Hi, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we are checking out Jurassic World Rebirth Frenzy Pack Ceoptera. Here we have a better look at it on the packaging. It's not a bad looking pterosaur. Here on the back, we have facts app info, images of the rest of the wave. Now let's get this figure unpacked. Now here we have Ceoptera unpacked. The paint application on this figure is not too bad. We have this dark green crest on top of its head. Here on top of its wings, we have this grey detailing. The rest of the figure is pretty much this olive tone. And as you can see underneath the figure, we have no paint detailing or markings. Which is a real shame, as the extra paint detailing could have made this pterosaur really stand out. Looking around the figure, here we have its long toothy beak. We have this leathery textured look across its head. Here we have its large green crest. Now let's open its beak and look inside. Here inside, you can see its nicely sculpted tongue and all its painted teeth. It has a sculpted nostril just below its crest and has bright green eyes. Here we are underneath the figure, and on this wing, we have the facts app code. And the wings are covered in this fine vein detailing. The underside of the body does have some sculpt detailing, but feels smooth to the touch. Here's a top view of the figure, and you get a good look at the paint detailing across the wings. The top of the body has some fine sculpted osteoderms across it. You can see all the fine vein detailing, and we have some damage on this wing. And on this wing, we have similar vein detailing, but no damage. We have this really long tail with some unusual sculpting at the end. And here you can see its sculpted claws on its wings. Check out the articulation. The legs move like this. The wings flap like this. You can twist around. There's no articulation in the tail or neck, but the mouth opens up. Here's the inside of it. Here's where facts app code is located. Now let's scan him in. And let's scan to the facts app. Using the facts app now. Here's his battle feature. Look how small he is. Here's the front of him. Side, back, other side. Here's the info. Here's how tall he is, diet is meat, weight same as 2 cats, origin is Europe. For comparison, here we have Ceoptera alongside the Jurassic World Dino Escape Wild Pack Rhamphorhynchus. Like Ceoptera, Rhamphorhynchus was also a fairly small pterosaur, with no crest on its head and needle-like teeth. Ceoptera was a small pterosaur known from a partial skeleton first discovered in 2006 and named in 2024, and is the second pterosaur discovered on the Isle of Skye in Scotland. It's not a bad looking figure, but I still feel I could have used some more paint detailing, especially on the underneath of the figure. As I feel there are a lot more details on this figure that could use some more paint to help them stand out. Thanks for checking this video out.